Going back to talking about West Bloomfield Parks, they're doing more and more to help bring the community together with their upcoming Meet Your Neighbors event, which is going to be taking place at West Bloomfield Middle School on September 24th from 5 to 7:30 p.m., which is going to be a free evening of community, conversation, and celebration, all hosted by the West Bloomfield Diversity Task Force. And it is a great event in conjunction with West Bloomfield Parks. And here to join us now on the Splash Live to tell us more about this exciting event, we have Executive Director of West Bloomfield Parks, Kelly Hyer. Kelly, thank you so much for joining us today.
Good morning, Jake.
So happy to have you here. So what can you tell us about this really exciting event coming up?
This is our second year hosting Meet Your Neighbors, and this year we had to switch locations to a bigger venue. We had so much interest last year, so it will be at the middle school in their auditoria, which is a beautiful facility that's perfect for what we have planned, and that will feature some live performances. So there is a schedule out there, which I think you guys just shared, and that will include performances by our belly dance and Bollywood entertainment that kicks off the evening at 5 o'clock. Our Motor City Dance Factory at 5:30, Michigan Lions Dance at 6:30, and the Shannon Irish Dance will be concluding the entertainment for the evening. So a great variety of local performers that we're bringing in.
Wow, all of that sounds amazing. I'm sure that's going to get everyone up and moving. So many very diverse performances. And I want to know, how did something like this come to be? Because you said this is the second year that this has been going on. How did this originally come to fruition?
Well, we had a discussion last year at the Diversity Task Force, which is made up of representatives from Town Hall, West Bloomfield Town Hall, West Bloomfield Library, and West Bloomfield Parks. We also have many community citizens, including Sonia James from West Bloomfield Schools, who's the Equity Inclusion Director, and local community members. And the conversation revolved around how do you meet new people in the community? How do you truly meet your neighbors? And then somebody from the committee looked up, there's an actual World Meet Your Neighbors Day, which falls annually in September. So thus created the event. And last year, same thing, we brought in some performers. And the other component, which I didn't go into too much detail, which I'd be happy to share, is local resources that will be available at Meet Your Neighbors on September 24th. But yeah, that's how it really, the idea came to fruition from a brainstorm, a concept, just truly a conversation to an event.
Wow, a lot of great stuff to come from this event and a lot of great stuff to look forward to. And I want you to go into just maybe a little more detail on some of these resources that are going to be available at the Meet Your Neighbors event.
Yes, so we have some community representation, some local resources. So the Global Equity Team will have a table there from West Bloomfield Schools to the West Bloomfield Rotary, which has a lot of global initiatives. We also have representation, of course, from the municipal services that I mentioned that are our partners. And then, of course, some new local businesses. We want them to be engaged in the community. We also have let me look at my notes here. Oh, henna tattoos that will be there. That is all free. And then, of course, we have to figure out, well, what activity is going to get people talking? So we created a bingo signature rally. And so each person coming in, if they want to, will be able to play a game, finding people who speak a different language, finding someone who has been born in a different country, just some ideas. And they can enter from some really cool prizes, both from the new bridal shop at Orchard Mall and prizes donated by Oak Street Health.
Kelly Hyer joins us on the Splash Live this morning, Executive Director with West Bloomfield Parks, talking about the Meet Your Neighbors event that's going to be taking place on Tuesday, September 24th, which is going to feature a lot of incredible live performances from local troops. And I want to go into that a little bit more. How does it feel to be showcasing all of these local dance troops and these performances, granting them this opportunity and bringing all of this together?
Well, music brings people together, and the performances that everyone will see is quick 20-minute snippets. So by keeping it short, that we can bring in a more variety. The Motor City Dance Factory is, or the Chinese lion dance, Taiwanese lion dance, is actually what I'm looking forward to too. And the Motor City Dance Factory is a local troupe made up of youth dancers, and they performed at our Juneteenth this summer, and they wowed the crowd. It was one of the highlights of that afternoon. And the Michigan Lion Dance came last year, and that was the photo you used. And just incredible work goes behind these performances and a lot of detail. And for them to be performing right here in your backyard in West Bloomfield, which normally you wouldn't be able to see unless you were seeking out a bigger global festival. So it's really neat that we have such selection, such talent right here in Michigan.
So much talent. So much talent that's going to be on display at this event. I certainly can't wait to see all of it. And will there be other events like this in the future? Do you see this event? You said it's grown so much from last year. Do you see this continuing to grow in the years to come, Kelly?
I could see this being a signature event that we keep and grow. I think the work that the Diversity Task Force has done over these 4 years certainly has been, we've had such community interest and support that now that we've established this event for year 2, and I can't only imagine it's going to be a great turnout of residents and support, that this could be a staple that we continue in the future. And just the amount of community collaboration that's gone into this. Again, that is what's the neat thing about the grassroots effort about this task force, is you have so many community agencies coming together, as well as local residents, to give the ideas to actually be doing the work, and the organization and coordination of these activities is very unique, and we're so proud of our partners to make it thus far, 4 years into the task force.
You should be very proud, and I think the turnout for this event is going to be amazing. Kelly, thank you so much for your time today. One more quick question. Where can people go to gain a little bit more information about this upcoming event?
All of our partners have shared it on social media, but we host the domain for the event on our website, so wbparks.org, and you can click down to our events and just search up Meet Your Neighbors, and the details will be posted there, and you can even download a calendar invite, put it on your calendar so you don't forget.
Absolutely. Don't forget that date, September 24th. Kelly, thank you so much for your time today.
You're very welcome. Have a good one.